Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Reza Fauzi Augusti, the first author of this paper. First of all, I would like to present my paper called Development of Sandbox English Conversation Training Application with Atomic Design. The problem of this paper is the difficulty to develop English conversation training application, and the problem domain is English conversation training application, and then the solution is by developing sandbox with atomic design. This is the content that I would present. There are introduction, proposed idea, evaluation, results, conclusion, discussion, and reference. First, introduction. I would like to tell you about the background of the project. My project here using resource of English application called Talkibati. Talkibati is a learning platform that provides English course-based dictation to enhance English pronunciation of students. The first development of the app starting from 2018 and it released at 2019 as it have the basic feature of English dictation app. After that, it grows again in 2019, developed by 3% to enhance the feature of the design, giving an AI performance by chatbot and some unique question in the app. Since it developed by 3% at once and no any development guidance, the app become more complex where there is no any standard in code or development. It become inconsistency hard to maintain and extend and testing. The more it gets developed, what effects on failed to reach the fully clean architecture, which could make the app get abandoned. Now I would like to talk about the problem in detail. All the developer here enhancing the app by referencing the first development app. Using the first built app, then start to adding a new feature, not the latest development. The other dev use the same way. Both start to write their own way of code, testing, and styling, create repeated development folder, use their own new domain, and then it broke up a question. Where do all these project files lead? It broke, it has no control, also will become complex by no any consistency, and it can be synchronized or mixed up into one project files to develop features. Next, statement of the problems. From here, I would like to state my project problem. To develop feature and consistent in design, Talkibati developers often fall difficulty because of first, the messy code writing. Second, the architectural design that is not valid. Third, the environment for testing haven't been met. And fourth, the documentation cannot be followed. Research object. The project aims to provide a solution to overcome the difficulty of developing an English conversation training using sandbox with atomic design approach. There are 5 keywords in this paper: atomic design, sandbox, user interface, maintain, and English. Proposed idea. With the same way of using the first development as reference before, each new feature and development now will produced in the sandbox. Sandbox provide convenience for development. Sandbox provide more mature development results through the incorporation of maintenance and aesthetic designs, and also it used to establish a system of our program before being launched and utilized by many people. Automatic design approach will be implemented in Sandbox. Sandbox could be used as the representation design in Figma. Also, build the app and any major role such as quality assurance, front-end developer, product owner, and UI designer. Technology or platform and term views. There are Atomic Design, Storybook, Block Element Modifier, Figma, Nux.js, SAS, Component Library Bootstrap, Jest, Chromatic, and MDX. The design system. In the breakdown, there is the process here. Existing application, try to check and grouping that. No. The design system. In the breakdown section, there is three process here. Existing app, try to check and grouping them into smaller part. And then inventory interface, try to form a group to get inconsistencies. And then token, try to optimizing variable value. Sorting result, and this one is grouped into the smallest part, and the middle one is inventory interface, and the right one, this is the token. In the design UI application section, the token that we got from the early stage before will be used here to redesign app with atomic design approach. There is atom, a basic building that block of UI, then molecule is a collection of atoms joined together that serve a purpose, then organism, a relatively complex UI that has found integral part of UI. Next, template, a component layout or wireframe. And the last one is page. It's imitated a template and projecting with the real content. This is the result of design system UI section. From the left one, this one is atom, this one is organism molecule, and this one is organism. And then it become template, and then the last one is page. Last, the implementation section. Here in client side, I use Nux framework as the whole front-end frameworks. Inside framework, the component was built in Vue and SAS, and the sandbox will be projecting the web component with testing environment, documentation, and add-on as a feature from the sandbox. The output of the sandbox is used spec that already baked nicely. This is the design implementation. Evaluation. There are two evaluation processes here. First, using questionnaire to test our usability experience and get fault value or good result. Second, using performance comparison in time and interaction cost. Result. This is initial display of sandbox. This is the element of sandbox. Element against accessibility. Element against the design plan. Documentation. Conclusion. These are the conclusion from this project, and this is the future works. Discussion reference here, and thank you.